her book and looked for the class photo. Amy clapped and shouted, "You brought the little whore? You're going to show him?" Katya nodded. She flipped the pages eagerly, the tip of her tongue poking out between her lips. When she found the girl she was looking for, she opened the album wide and held the photo in front of the bear. Robin peered over the book to see. It was Susan, the weird girl from her biology class that the club bullied for fun. "They call her Big Ass," said Katya. She pursed her lips a couple of times, the way she did whenever she was about to do some high-level mischief, which was what being a member of the club demanded. "I'm going to show you how to make some free money with her," Katya told the camera. "Robin, darling, could you hold the book while I show the gentleman his job?" Robin went over and held the book, unsure. Amy looked on curiously. She didn't know Katya's plan either. Katya scrolled through her phone until she found a video, and then she held the screen up in front of the bear's eyes. In the video, Susan lowered her stockings and underpants. It seemed to be filmed from the floor of the school bathroom, inside a stall. Maybe the camera had been set up between the trash can and the wall. They heard some farts, and the three of them rolled with laughter, and they cried out in pleasure when, before flushing, Susan stood looking down at her own shit. "This chick is loaded, my dear," said Katya. "Half for you and the other half for us. It's just that the club can't blackmail her again. The teachers already have their eyes on us." Robin didn't know what they were talking about. But it wasn't the first time the club hadn't included her in its most illegal activities. Soon Katya's show would be over and it would be her turn. And she hadn't thought of anything. Her hands were sweating. Katya took out her notebook and a pen and wrote down some information. "Here's Big Ass's full name, phone number, email, and mailing address," she said as she held up the notebook alongside the photo. "And just how is our little guy going to get us our share of the money?" Amy asked Katya, winking at the camera and the presumed man behind it. Katya hesitated. "We don't know who the hell he is," said Amy. "That's why we showed him our tits, right?" Katya looked at Robin, as if asking her for help. It was in those brief moments that they counted on her. When Katya and Amy reached the heights of their individual rapaciousness and went to war with each other. "How is the gentleman going to give us his email, huh?" Amy went on, mocking Katya's plan. "I know how," said Robin. They both looked at her in surprise. This would be her show, she thought. This was how she would emerge unscathed from the situation. The panda also turned toward her, trying to follow what was happening. Robin put the book down, went to her wardrobe, and opened a few drawers. She came back with a Ouija board that she opened and set down on the floor. "Get on," she said to the animal. And the bear did. The 3 plastic wheels on its base easily maneuvered onto the cardboard. It moved across the length of the alphabet, as if investigating. Though its body took up more than one letter at a time, soon enough they understood which one it was pointing at, hidden between its wheels. The bear settled in under the arch of the alphabet and waited. It apparently knew exactly how to use a Ouija board. Robin wondered what she would do when the other girls left and she was alone again with this bear, now that she'd shown it her tits and had taught it a way to communicate with her. "Awesome," said Amy. And Robin's mouth twisted into a smile. "Which of the 3 of us do you think has the best tits?" asked Katya. The bear moved quickly over the board's letters. "The blonde." Katya smiled proudly, clearly aware it was true. How had she not thought of the Ouija board trick sooner? Robin wondered. She'd had the bear in her room for over a week, rolling around aimlessly. She could have talked calmly with him. Maybe he was someone special, a boy she could have fallen in love with. And now she was ruining everything by letting Katya and Amy take over. "Do you accept the deal?"